Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to have probably a little bit of rage. Yes, a little bit of rage, because I've said it before and I will say it again. And no doubt I will say it even more. It needs to stop. Wargaming need to stop doing this. You know, over the years, when I first started playing the game, you used to be able to mostly buy your new tanks for gold. Sometimes it would be money, fair enough, but it was literally gold and money. So gold actually had a value, basically. And then over time, obviously not just Wargaming, and I get why they do it, because it is a financial thing. They then introduced containers, crates, you know, the gambling, which, you know, for years we were complaining about, but then we kind of got used to it. It become the norm. It's not just Blitz, as I've said, it's most gaming companies out there that do the containers. So fair enough. And then if that wasn't enough, they then started to introduce these lucky draws. Now, the lucky draws, at least you are guaranteed to get the tank right at the end. And then Wargaming sort of introduced the charms. I think it was before the draws. So with the containers, at least they started doing it. So if you got 30 containers, you would then guarantee the tank, which, you know, fair enough, but that then costs a lot of money. Now, I'm trying to unload here, but my signal's not letting me. But you know what? It's the draw. It's literally just a draw. So fair enough, you know, at least there is a way to guarantee your tank at the end of it. Yes, you may have to spend a lot of money, because before you used to just be able to spend and spend and spend and never actually be able to get the tank. Or you can put $1 on, £1 on, and you might get lucky and get the tank. It was just gambling, you know, and that is what it is. And then they introduced something called golden tickets. The golden tickets need to go. They need to go. They are a waste of money. You know, if you buy golden tickets, honestly, you're an idiot. You're stupid, because it is just a complete waste of money, a complete rip-off. And they're using them golden tickets to gain a lot of money, a lot of revenue. You know, we have the Chieftain Proto that you could only get in the lucky draw if you spent thousands and thousands of pounds to get that tier 9 tank. Like, it's a tier 9 tank. It was nothing special. And to be able to get that, they had the golden ticket draw where you literally had to spend thousands. Like, who would do that? I don't know who would do that. But again, if you're one of those that would do it, either you're stupid or you've got a lot of money, and fair enough. If you've got a lot of money and you can spare it, then that is up to you what you spend your money on. But the majority of the players are not rich. You know, the majority of the players are young people. They're young school children, and they're not going to be able to spend that money. So that was that. And then, on top of that, they then introduced something that I didn't think would go down well, but to be fair, it's gone down quite well, I think. And that is the numbered camouflages. You know, I think they started something like the E100, that the highest bidder gets the lowest number. So if you bid thousands and thousands of gold, and I'm talking the highest bidder sometimes on these is like 1 million, 2 million gold. That's a lot of money just for a camouflage number 1. Like, if you wanted the number 1, 0001 camouflage, you literally had to spend millions of gold. Like, I'm flabbergasted. Like, honestly, that some people would actually spend this money to get a number 1 camouflage. And then on top of that, they now start introducing auctions, which we already had, which an auction is an auction. You know, either the highest bidder or whatever it is. Fair enough, that is an auction. And then they introduced a golden ticket auction. Honestly, so this isn't the first time, and no doubt it won't be the last time. They have put a brand new tank into the game that you can only get if you've got these golden tickets, and a lot of them. It's stupid. Wargaming need to remove these, but obviously it earns them a lot of money. That's why they keep doing them. So you can get the BZ70 and the deep space numbered camouflage in this. It is honestly absolutely shocking, and I would love to see what the highest bidder, I would love to see what the BZ70 BZT70 #1 camouflage is going to cost, and no doubt we will see. And yeah, I can't wait to see it. But at the moment there is 1,761 participants in this auction. It is honestly mind-blowing. It is so mind-blowing. It's that people actually spend the money to be able to get these. And like I said before, this is a rant video because it honestly, it's just stupid. These golden tickets are absolutely stupid, and if I was to request one thing that Wargaming remove, it is this golden tickets. Like this tank here. Wow, you can get 0001 at the side of your tank and at the bottom of your tank. But if you want that, and at the top of your tank. But if you want it, you're gonna have to spend thousands and thousands of pounds if you want that #1 camouflage. It's people do it, and people are gonna do it. But yeah, I wanted to make a video because it is getting out of hand. It is getting stupid. And just because I'm a CC, people always used to say like, oh, well, Meadsy and CCs can never say this. CCs are not allowed to say this. We can say what we want as long as we say it in a nice manner, you know. And I think I'm actually saying it in a nice manner. I'm not sitting there saying, F you Wargaming, F you Wargaming. I'm actually saying, Wargaming, please remove the golden tickets, because it is absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. And that is the one thing. Keep crates, you know, at the end of the day, keep crates. Fair enough, let's keep them. As long as you get rid of these golden tickets. Keep the lucky draws, because again, you know, at least you're guaranteed the tank. But yeah, please get rid of the golden tickets, because they are a waste of money. Let me know what you think of the golden tickets. Are you one of these people that buys them? If you do, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not going to have a go at anyone for buying them. It's your own money. Yes, I do think you're stupid. If you've got millions of pounds in the bank, then, you know, it doesn't matter. But yeah, majority of the people don't have millions of pounds in the bank. So let me know what you think of the golden tickets in the comments below. But for now, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye.